What's up, everybody, and what's going on? Here we are on another epic live. So like I said, I really do enjoy doing these live streams, and like I said, I do want to maybe eventually turn them into podcasts on me on the road, but we will see how that goes. But for now, dude, we are finally finished that job. I cannot believe it. Like, basically I finished it yesterday, but today I got to come in, do a couple extra things, and also see a couple things that I missed, which was really nice. So, and then not only that, I got to organize the whole downstairs basement, because they're gonna like turn it into a 3-bedroom apartment down there, and it was nice to be able to clear it all out, do all that kind of stuff. So it was very, very nice. So anyway, I want to go check out the local airport, because we're right around the corner from there, and we're about to be there in just a few minutes. And not only that, I want to see how the winds really are going to be changing. I'm sorry, I'm about to... Oh, excuse me, guys. I was just in a basement like all day, right? Super crazy, by the way. Gotta totally blow my nose here. Woo! Right. Perfect. So like I said, we're gonna check out the airport, go see if it's flyable. Right now the winds are feeling pretty calm, but the winds are supposed to dramatically pick up, but we will see. Well, what's going on, everybody? What are you guys all up to? Like I said, I'm heading out to the airport right now to see how the winds are gonna be. Man, I can't believe how much I feel like I need to keep sneezing right now. It's because I literally have been just breathing in dust for the past 8 hours, basically, clean. And I'll tell you what, I can't wait to go home and shower for sure, but we need to go check out the airport first. There's no way I can't just come here and not check it out. I need to know. But right now, man, the weather's feeling really good. Like, and the next couple of days are supposed to be really bad for weather, so... And it would be nice to be able to squeeze in a flight right now, but I don't know if we'll have the time or not. But it would be nice to see. But yeah, regardless, I really want to start doing a podcast on the road. And I think it'd be really sweet to, do things like that, reach out to other paramotor pilots, go out to like where they basically fly, not exactly blow up their flying spot, but get to hang out with them, maybe do a podcast at night. Like I said, it'd be really cool to like push for the weekend, so like we could really hang out with whoever it is that we would go and see. And really, I think it'd be great to, like I said, to have the studio on wheels, right? I think that would be really epic. Dude, it was so cool to have like a really nice studio that I can build inside of an RV. I think that's something that I really want to do. And I think it would be really nice to do it. I think that it's, like, I wanted to get an RV and try to, like, build the back room, master room, into, like, a garage and then turn it into, like, a toy hauler, basically. But now, the more I think about it, it's like, man, if I ever had the chance to get an RV, I would want to turn the back of it into a studio to do epic live podcasts, or like make it so like the living room kitchen area could be where the podcast would happen. I don't know. I want to try to figure it out, because if we did it in the back room of an RV, I feel like if someone wants to just say, for example, come in and knock and try to interrupt, say, the live, it would be nice for it to not be like, say, in that kitchen living room area where the door would be. It would be nicer to have like the studio in the back of the RV, where I feel like you can't get bothered by anybody. And like I said, it would be sweet to be doing these podcasts on the road. Like, man, I'd be all about trying to get, what do they call it, Starlink, through Elon Musk or whatever, and try to be able to always have internet on the road. That would be really epic. And how cool would it be, though, to like go travel around only like on the weekends, because I still have a full-time job. There's no way I could ever walk away from carpentry, but I feel like with a lot of the downtime I have, I just maybe make long weekends out of it would be pretty epic, right? So like I was saying, I think it would be really neat to figure it out. And I think the podcast on the road would be the way to go. Excuse me too, guys. Like I said, I literally have been huffing and puffing dust. And now, like, finally, like, being out of that basement, I feel so much better. But I'm, like, sneezing like crazy in my nose. Feels like I'm going to keep having to sneeze. I'm yawning. Wow, I feel like I'm, like, tired all of a sudden. So, like I said, everybody, we're heading to the local airport, my favorite thing to do. And plus, I go there all the time, guys. Like, you guys are now starting to see that I really do go there every single day if I have the chance to. Sometimes I work in places where there's just no way I'm going to be able to get out here, like, in time. And don't get it wrong, I've came here a lot of times at night and just hung out. Man, it's cool to, like, hang out at nighttime and watch airplanes come in and land, or do touch and goes at night. It's super cool, you know. More rare to see though at nighttime here, but dude, people do use this all night long, you know. And what's cool too is that you can sleep over here too, need be. And there's like, it's like a $10 or $15 a night fee or something like that to stay here. If you are flying, like, I don't know if I'd be allowed to host a fly-in here, but I think it would be really neat to eventually do a fly-in here at the local airport. But it's scary because I don't want to say typically blow up this area, you know, because that's what will happen if I introduce something like that here. But what I do want to do though is, like, for the off season, like fall time or springtime, do an epic race basically that would do something that would involve being inland and on the beach, right? Like I said, I have a couple ideas of what I really want to be doing, and I want to brainstorm with a couple other people and try to see if I can't have some others be involved and also have them hold sponsors, you know, or do giveaways, or even potentially give out sponsors for the winner. Like, how cool would it be to be able to talk to, like, Vitarazi or Ozone, or even say SkyMax, for example, and say something like on the lines like, hey, maybe if the first place winner wins whatever the competition would be, maybe they can get a sponsor held by one of you, or not, or all three of you. You know, that would be incredible. Like I said, I want to make it so, like, people really want to come out and do the race. And like I said, I don't want this race to be dangerous or anything like that, but I guess anything we do with flying is kind of on the more riskier side of things. But really, I believe that we can. Man, I'm gonna have to, we're gonna go up here, we're gonna go through the airport, of course, drive around like I normally would. Like I said, guys, I'm just full of, like, dust in my nose right now, and it's really getting to me. Hey, look at that, they left the gate open again today. I wonder why. Alright, the helicopter's back, so you guys want to see that, right? Check it out. Coming into the gate. This is the west end, guys, coming in. Normally, this gate is shut, and you always have to have a gate code to get in here. So, I don't know. They might have just left it open for the snowplow guys. Check it out. There's the rescue helicopter. Epic. All right. So let's go drive to our spot and go see what the windsock looks like. Because right now, if I'm not mistaken, the winds are... Man, there's no winds right now. This would be the time to go and fly, everybody. But the ground is soaking wet. Maybe not the dirt so much. All right, we're going to get to our spot out here, guys. And then we're going to check out and see what the charts are saying. And then we're going to debate. 'Cause we still have like hour 45 minutes before sunset. So I would still have plenty of time to run back to the house, grab the gear, and go do something like that. All right, so let's check every way, right? We don't see any airplanes. Remember that, guys? We always got to really be aware if we're coming out here driving around on the runway. All right. All right, I'm looking both ways. I do not see any airplane in sight. No airplanes. All right. No, 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 no. All right. And we're driving down the runway. Here we go. All right, so but seriously though, looking at the windsocks, man, definitely have a wind gust going on, and the winds are supposed to be picking up this afternoon. But we're about to go double check here in 1 second once we park. Try to see what the winds are looking like here. Winds are definitely coming inland at a pretty good rate. Because I keep seeing the windsock looking like it's trying to lift all the way up, and then it goes all the way down. So I think what's happening is that maybe now the winds are probably starting to pick up, but we're about to find out. We're about to see, right? All right, let's get to our favorite spot here, which is this spot. I do love hanging out right here. Because it's actually a really good spot to watch airplanes come in and land. And I've learned now from being here so much that I don't really want to be too close to the runway to make pilots nervous or anything like that. And I'm not saying that I would make them nervous just by being parked up so close, but you know, you don't want to push it. So back up right here. All right, so let's see what is going on. Okay, let's see. So, also to man, what is that noise I'm hearing? Man, I'm hearing something, guys. Maybe it's an airplane. We'll keep the camera turned around. Dude, that's so weird. You guys hear that? What is that? Man, what was that? Oh, that is something back there. What is that? Alright, let's see what we got here. Wow, guys, I can't believe it. So, just being out there just now. Alright, I got a couple things I gotta do here. So, dude, just being outside just now, I just felt some pretty strong winds, which is pretty dramatic. But like I said, check out the wind charts here, see what the airport is actually calling for right now. Let's see here. So like I said, guys, we're just here hanging out at the local airport. No. So, like I said, I normally love coming out here to hang out. I normally come out here to try to fly, but right now, today, winds are picking up as we're speaking, because I was just thinking like, man, I could totally do this. All right, so right now it's saying that the winds are 12 miles an hour. Hold on, let me get a little closer here to the chart so I can read this cleaner. All right, so the winds right now here at the local airport are, oh, there it is. All right, pulling up the chart. Hold on a second, guys. So, all right, so it's saying that we have 13-mile-an-hour winds with a gusting of 25 miles an hour, and it's climbing. So it says in the next hour, the winds are going to be at 17 miles an hour with a gusting of... it's not showing me right now. Oh, a 32 miles an hour. Yeah, so see, guys, it's definitely not flyable. Like, right now, I probably could get away with it, but I don't have my gear. And by the time I go get the gear and come back, we'd be screwed. It would be already too late, you know? So it's not really worth it. So anyway, hopefully we can see an airplane coming. That'd be pretty sweet. That's why I have the camera this way right now. I think that would be awesome. Maybe we'll see an airplane come in. Maybe not. Like the winds right now, I feel like would be perfect for planes. But I'm not an airplane pilot. But, you know, guys, I do come out to this airport a lot. I waste a lot of time here, but I don't think it's wasted time when I really enjoy it. Like, if you really enjoy something, it's never really a waste of time. And I also believe that if it's something that you really always want to be doing, there's never anything wrong with that, you know? I can't stand it when people try to tell you, like, oh, why would you go and waste all that time there? And it's like, I actually really enjoy being here. You know, I could go home and sit on the couch and do nothing, but that's not what I want to do, you know? I come out here and I dream and I think about what I want to do for my next videos. I also now have been really enjoying that I do these live streams right here. with you guys almost every day now. And like I said, I was thinking about maybe doing like a podcast where I would get an RV, try to set the RV up for travel, and just do it on the road. I think it would be really a lot of fun to do that, and also just interview all kinds of people. It'd be cool to interview pilots. It'd be cool to interview the Paramotor builders. It would be really nice to do that. You know, I think that it would be really special, and I think that, you know, we would all enjoy it, right? Because I'm always trying to think of like, what can I do on the YouTube channel to better the videos, you know? Because I'm always here trying so hard, you know? But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Because like I said, I'm not going to stop being a YouTuber. Really, I'm hoping that I just get my, what's it called? Today, we should be, I'm not sure of this, but we should be getting my GoPros back today. I'm not really sure. So the goal is to try to get my GoPros back, but I'm not really sure. So, all right. So check it out, guys. So we're here hanging out, right? And what I'm trying to do is, I have a couple things that I want to do, but I'm hoping that while we were hanging out here, we'll see an airplane come in, because like right now the winds are picking up and I can see the windsock getting pinned. What's up, everybody? Hey, thanks for the likes, everybody. I really do appreciate that. It does help other people to get onto the live, you know, and also with you guys dropping comments and stuff like that, it does really help out a lot. So like I said, we're here hanging out at the local airport. I love just coming here sometimes, even knowing when I can't. So you know what? Let's you guys want to go to a different spot? Let's go to the end of the runway, right? And then check it out that way. Because the way that the winds are coming, I feel like the planes will come in and land this way. Even the winds are more coming off inland, but it would be like a crosswind, I guess. So let's go over here. I don't think they're flying today. It's cloudy and it's rainy. Yeah, so sometimes though, what's up, man? What's going on? Sometimes though, you'll see not just the Cessna airplanes flying here. You'll see like small jets come in here sometimes. You'll also see a lot of private helicopters, which are really fancy looking. So, but anyway, regardless, I just really love being here at the local airport. You know, I actually really do enjoy it. I find it to be a lot of fun, even if I'm just hanging out, right? So let's go. We're going to go to the end of the strip here. So this is the south end that I do like to call. So this is like the, I guess, the southwest end, right? So we're at the southwest end, and like I said, airplanes could be coming right overhead, so I want to be a little far back, but we're gonna park you guys right up on the strip though, and we'll sit here just for a few minutes, see if we get any plane action going on. Let's turn you guys around. Boom. Right there, guys. Check that out, man. Right at the end of the strip. Come a little bit closer, right? So you guys don't maybe see the grass. I don't want to get too close because I can see an airplane coming like right over us. You know what? Why don't we just back up just to play it safe a little bit, guys? Let's back up to where I can see both of the ends of the tip here. I just saw your video where the... Oh, yeah. Wasn't that cool, man? That was a good video, dude. I was just sitting here. And then, dude, out of nowhere, I heard an airplane, and I was looking all over the place. I didn't see it, and then, boom, there he was, coming right in the land, dude. That was epic, actually. That's cool, man, that you actually saw that. All right, I'm going to move some stuff around really quick. But, yeah, let's hope, guys, that we see something. I'm going to step out of the van for a second. Like I said, I need to, you know, also drain the main vein. So yeah, you know, standing out here, I definitely hear an airplane. I don't see one though. Hopefully, he's going to be coming in to land any moment now. Wow, guys, I don't know too if it's because I'm standing over here on the south end. It feels way windier over here than it did over in the center of the airstrip. Yeah, I don't know. I hear an airplane, guys, but I just don't see them anywhere just yet. Hopefully they're going to come out of the clouds out of nowhere and come in and land. All right, hold on. I'm going to just move a couple things around in the back of my van here, guys, and then I'm going to get back into it. Okay. All right, guys. All right, so let's fire up the van because it is a little chilly out, though, right? A little chilly, right? So we're not seeing any action from any of the airplanes. Dang it. So I hear a plane, though. So why don't we just hang out here at the airport for a little bit longer, right? But what we'll do is we'll go driving around a little bit. Hold on a second, guys. I got to fix my long sleeve shirt. All right, so, man, it feels so good when you're done work and you know, you just put in so much hard work at somebody's house for so many days, you know, and you almost wonder sometimes, like, I hope they're really happy about it. And they're extremely happy about it, you know. I would like to think that I'm a decent carpenter, but when it just comes to interior, there's no such thing as going fast. And when you gotta, you know, cope with trim and you gotta also, sometimes not every part of the house is always a true 45, so your angles always have to be a little bit different, you know, so sometimes it's like 44, or maybe it's like 46, and then sometimes, you know, you come up to a spot where it should be 22.5 degrees, but it's not. So regardless, you know, when I come here to this airport, just driving around like we're doing right now really hits at home to me because I just never would have thought in a million years that I'd be here doing this kind of stuff. Get out of that sunlight. Get away, sunlight. Get away. Sunlight was just ruining the picture. But now we'll come drive over here closer to the woods, show you guys. So look, check it out. So here's the woods, right? So it's pretty sweet, like how much room though there is. Like see the trees to the runway right there. Eric, what's up, dude? What's up, man? So, what's up, Eric? I can't believe you're on the live, man. So, Eric, just so you're aware, because I know it's probably been a little bit, I've been doing the lives a lot. Again, we just did a really big epic giveaway. So, if you go back a couple of my live streams, you'll see where I did the epic giveaway. And, dude, super awesome, too, Eric. And so now, Eric, what I've been trying to do is I've been trying to do these live streams once a day again. Yo, what's up, man? Dude, I really do appreciate that, man. I wish that we were actually out flying right now doing the live stream, but hopefully maybe we can push something out like tomorrow. But tomorrow, I got to go to work, so I don't know how that's going to really plan out. So, pan out. So we'll see how that goes. But what's up? What's up, everybody? Thanks, man. I appreciate the kind words, dude. I really do like doing the live streams. Don't want to hit the don't want to hit the airport signs, right? I don't want to have them upset with me, even knowing that I would like fix it extremely fast. What's it gonna take? Because we're gonna fix this right now. Wow, the windsock now, guys, is getting pinned. So what we're gonna do is we'll drive up to one of the windsocks here, and I'll show you. So, all right, let's cross over here. You guys want to see. Alright, so alright, crossing over. So look, so this is the other airstrip, but this is more of like a taxi run, I guess. But I have seen airplanes take off from this strip. You just got to it's not as wide as the other two. right? So crossing over, make sure there's no light on the ground. All right, so some of you guys might not realize, but this is my new flying spot here at the airport, right here now. So in about another like 25 feet, I can't wait to show you guys. So I'm gonna show you the whole thing now where I actually do most of my flying here at the airport. And there's a reason why I like being on the inside of the triangle now, for two reasons. For one, the inside of the triangle where we're driving up to right now doesn't have flat cactus all over the ground. And I don't know why. I think because they recently dug up this area that we're about to drive to. And I think they like, you know, it's just all like fresh sand or something up here. It's not good topsoil for anything to grow really good. So right now we're actually driving over a lot of that flat cactus. But you'll start to see the closer we get. Hey man, we'll check in a minute actually. We'll go take a ride down the airstrip if you want, and we'll go see. So look, so right here, guys, and I'm gonna zoom in so you can see like right here in the beginning to all the way, guys, to the cone. To the cones over there and the poles that are sticking up that you guys can see. That is basically where that cactus comes to an end at. So wait, so what's up, man? So what airplane do you want us to go see? So what we'll do then is we'll finish. I saw the hangar. So there was only one airplane outside. That's always outside, the orange and white one. So I don't know if you know that or not. So it would be sick though to see an airplane come in and land. But what we're gonna go do too though right now before we go checking out anything is I want to show you guys the windsock now. So when I first got here, the windsock was actually on. It was like on its nose. It wasn't doing anything. But then when I would watch it, about like every minute, it looked like it would move. Like that's when the wind gusts would come. Like every almost. It probably wasn't a full minute cycle. But, so, man, the ground's so rough over here. I feel like I'm driving like on really rough terrain. And I don't even know why the ground's even rough over here. It's almost like this all used to be the strips before on the inside of the triangle, here. And they let it like just get overgrown like crazy. Man, it's amazing how much flying I've done right here. Oh man, that windsock. Alright, so look, I'm gonna turn the camera. Man, I almost accidentally ended the live. Alright, there's the windsock right there. So check it out, guys. You can see that the wind is definitely blowing, but right now, like I said, it's that wind gust. Oh, do you guys not see? Okay, there it is. I'm sorry. There it is. I hate waiting off the weather to fly. I just want to fly so bad. Dude, exactly. I hate it too. And you know what stinks is when you work all day and the winds were great all day. And then you get done work just to see high wind gusts coming. It actually said, man, that within this next hour, hour and a half, we're supposed to get 30-mile-an-hour winds. And this windsock, man, has already been pinned a couple times since I've been here. So it's so crazy how I'm allowed to like just drive around wherever I want here. And I actually absolutely love it. Ah, the windsock. So cool. Alright, so let's get off the grass here. Man, that windsock is like 8 or 10 feet long too, by the way. Pretty big. And I bet you the opening is probably every bit of like 2 feet, like in the beginning where the wind goes in like on the leading edge. Man, I love how a lot of times too, guys, when I come back here, I'm completely by myself. Like no one is back here. I don't see anybody in the hangars. You know, but I have to actually stop myself and correct myself. I'm not back here by myself. The rescue helicopter is here. So I actually think there's like a team of 6 people there. 4 people always ready to fly, 2 people that always stay back, I think, or something like that. And also, I know that another type of rescue, like an ambulance and like another car come here sometimes, and they hang out in that office area, and I think they all drink coffee. All right, so right now I'm on another airstrip, and I didn't, really look both ways, but I don't hear anything, and really a lot of times you can really hear it. And really, I have been kind of like watching the sky this whole time. I want us to see an airplane, but I don't think it's going to happen. One that's going to come in and land, I should say. Because right now, man, the weather is like so warm. It's like 45 degrees or something. All right, check it out. We got people in their hangars over here. Switch you guys around. But no airplanes out though. So we'll go ride all the way down to the west end again, and then we'll get out of here, I don't like to typically just like hang out and do nothing here, because it's kind of hard to explain that to the other people. Because I'm never here to really upset or bother anybody, Yep, somebody definitely in that hangar over there. So this is the east gate right there to the right that I can go drive off to right there. But we're not. We're gonna keep going straight because what's his name asked if we could see what kind of airplanes we got here. All right, so here's the one airplane that's out. This is the one-seater airplane. I don't know what it's called. Let's see what the side numbers say. Side numbers 7764Z. There's something in the front that I couldn't see on that cover. There was a cover on it. Wow. It's like looking so nice out, but the winds are so high and it's like so gusty, and it sucks that the winds are only just getting higher and higher. There's the gas pumps right there to the right. Here's another guy in their hangar. You see this? Off to the right. Awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to drive out of the west gate. We're going to loop around. Hey, you know what's funny is that I just realized that the the east gate was closed. Well, the west gate here is wide open. All right, what do we got there? The N635TGJ. Dude, helicopters are so cool, but so sketch. All right, guys, so here we are exiting, the airport. Normally, the gate would be shut, and then we'd have to wait for it to open. Maybe there's a problem with the gate. I've heard that there's been multiple problems with the gate. So, dude, these are some old hangars right here that I would love to have. I would love to be a part of this hangar and have some epic paramotors in it. So, look, I'll show you guys right here. This is the place where it's like a little cool hangout spot. Like, if you ever needed to use the bathroom and stuff like that, for being a pilot, you can go in there. Only if you know the code, though, of course. So, I don't know what's in that building right there. Wow, we just totally went to a nice pothole, guys. So, we got some more hangars over here to the right. And actually, right here to the right, this building right here is where all the, what do you call them, banner planes are at right there. There's like 9 of them in there right now. It's incredible that there's even that many airplanes in there with the wings on them. It's cool how you watch them pack them away in there. I guess when it's like a whole team and they're all your airplanes, you can really pack them away like something crazy. All right, so we're pulling out. So I guess I should just keep the video like this for the time being so you guys can actually see how the ride is. Or if you guys want me to turn the camera around, I don't really mind that either, but it's, I guess, not a bad view. So this is what it's like for me to go drive to the local airport. I want it to be shaking. Shaking the bacon. Right, pulling up. Maybe I can turn it around. Yeah, so there's these dealerships here. Oop. Jeez, don't want to crash into a curb in front of the car dealership because then I'm going to get a salesman who's like, you're going to need a car. And I'm going to be like, ah! I was working on my YouTube channel and I crashed into the curb. Nah, but there's these 2 car dealerships right outside of the airport here, which is pretty epic. Really nice trucks. I would love to get a new truck, but man, you know what's crazy though? I think about it all the time, and I'd rather be the type of guy who gets only what I really would need. And I think about it, I don't really ever tow anything. I don't want to tow anything. If I did ever tow anything, the biggest thing I ever used to tow was boats, you know. And I used to have a really heavy boat at one time, but it was still no problem. And there was even a time when I moved like one of my heaviest boats with like a Dodge Dakota 2-wheel drive, and I totally did it. Because here in New Jersey, like, it's all flat ground, you know, it's nothing crazy. But really, I always think about it, and I should have other things, you know. Hold on one second. Back on there. Okay, there we go. My thing on my mount was like coming off, so I just had to fix it really quick. Sorry about that. Dude, that's the one thing now, like trying to do these live streams while being mobile, it's kind of hard. It's not really easy, and really I'm always trying to make sure you guys can see me, or I can always turn it around and you guys are like watching where I'm actually driving at, which some of you guys always ask me that, but normally we're on the islands when that happens, and really I haven't done a live on the islands for a little bit. Oh no. A lot of cops at the brewery. That's not good. Maybe they're just getting food. They do have good food there. They actually serve barbecue food at that brewery. I don't know if that's Cape May Brewery or not. I'm actually not sure what that brewery just was that I just passed. I've been there though twice. I can't believe I can't recall which one it is. There's so many breweries around here in South New Jersey alone that it's like, it's really amazing. And the ones that serve food are like the best ones, because a lot of them do like an epic barbecue, or some actually have like vendor food trucks that come and serve barbecue, or like tacos. There's something about brewery beer and tacos or barbecue, you know, it's just amazing. It's a good combination. But really, like I said, what's a shame about today is that I cannot get over how the winds are going to be very high, and we can't really do much with that, and it's a shame, you know, because really I want to try to do more live streams, like up in the air flying around with you guys, and see how that goes on the YouTube channel, because I've been doing a lot of TikTok live streams, which are great because, dude, sometimes they go pretty viral, you know, and that's when I try to push everybody to go to the YouTube channel. And really, right now, like, being a YouTuber and then also being a video creator for Facebook and stuff, I would prefer to do the giveaways on the platforms that I'm making the money on. So being YouTube being the biggest one, and then also Facebook being second, and then really TikTok now being third, you know, because Instagram, I don't even know what Instagram is doing. Instagram really, it's like, it's combined with Facebook for one, and two, it's like I gotta pay separate to have that check mark on the Instagram name, which I actually find to be very foolish. And two, like, Facebook and TikTok don't make you do that to get paid for the video views that you get, you know, like what I do get for YouTube and also Facebook, or yeah, Facebook, I'm sorry. So, you know, I think about it all the time. It's like, I want to make better videos and I want to be more involved, right? I feel like more people get more interested when you're more involved. And really, like, for me, I love just flying around, and really it totally has changed my life. And it's amazing because I didn't think I was ever going to get a life-changing moment, but really when you just want to change something dramatically in your life, you just got to work really hard for it. It's just like anything. It's like, if you want to learn how to play that instrument, nobody learns how to play the guitar in one day. That's impossible. But you can start to push yourself every single day to do it. You hear that saying, like, the 18 minutes a day for 1 year is like 100 hours, and you'll be better than 90% of the people out there that are doing whatever it is that you're trying to do. And for me, you know, I actually really went for that route, but I didn't do it for just 18 minutes a day. I did it like every single day for like when I woke up to when I went to sleep until I got a paramotor. And then once I got a paramotor and a glider, there was no more sleeping. I was dreaming about practicing on how to fly. And man, I really thought I could do it by myself and alone, but in the end, I had to seek out proper training, and it was the best thing I ever did, because in the beginning I realized I couldn't do it because there was no way I could just drop that kind of money and then just drop work for 2 weeks. I have my own business. If I am not working, I am not making any money, right? So there was just no way of taking off. And I wanted to so bad, but luckily I found an hazmat, and it all was very special. And man, I can't believe my first flight was right over here. It's like right behind these houses. Right over here is where that park is. And I should have just drove over there just now to show you guys. What time is it? It's 3:47. I could go drive over there really quick. What time? It took 41 minutes on the live. I have shown the videos, but if you guys are really interested on where I did my first flights at, you guys can see all that stuff, all my videos, and also videos just previous, like my birthday. I couldn't believe it. Me and Pilot Tom, man, totally walked back to the pit that's behind the park there. And I can't believe I didn't video all of that, because just that alone was so epic and sketchy. You know, we were walking these aircrafts in trails. It's the only time I've ever actually still done it to this day. And it was on my birthday. Not the birthday that just passed. It was when I turned 34. So I just turned 35. So it was when I turned 34. It was super epic. And me and Tom, dude, it was crazy. I took off right under a power line, basically. You guys can check out the video. I have it posted on my YouTube channel. I actually can't think of what I did the title under, but it's epic. I flew and took off right next to a bunch of machines and right basically under the power lines, and it was no room for error. Like when you go to take off, it's like full commitment or no commitment. But regardless, it was so much fun. Me and Tom came in and actually landed. We landed in the dark, right? And for me, I messed up so bad because you're allowed to land 30 minutes after sunset. We landed right on the money, and it was like a little cloud overhead, so like it just made it seem like it was a little bit darker. But dude, I came in and like, I guess I totally misjudged where the ground was, and I smacked it basically with my feet, and then I flared, you know, like I almost flared like just too late, and I was able to like pick myself back up almost, and I just didn't land on my feet correctly. It was like, but I didn't hurt anything, I didn't hurt myself. It was really funny because there was a guy watching us come in because they saw us in the flashing strobes, and there were lights in the park that were lit up. Dude, this one guy was like, that was the coolest thing I've ever seen, you know, freaking out and stuff like that. It was really awesome. And I think in the video, I even tell the kid my YouTube channel and stuff like that. So you gotta check it out. It's over a year old now video, so like you have to go back probably quite a few videos. I post a lot of long-term videos, and I don't think I had any short videos going on really much then. Or maybe I did, I can't really remember. It's crazy to think how many videos that I'm posting. You know, I would have to go be looking at it to talk about it. So, like I said, I think it'd be really cool to be doing these podcasts on the road and go talk to people and interact with other pilots, or even people that are pilots that like want to be pilots, or people that are other type of pilots that we come and show them the stuff. Maybe they get like a cool training day in. Man, that would be so cool. Oh my gosh, it'd be so cool. Man, that would be amazing to think that I could like go on the road and go even also like do proper training, you know. But like I said, I want to go get certified for all that stuff. I want to go do everything the right way. I want to go do a couple SIV courses and really understand what you can get away with on the gliders. Because dude, when you're up in the sky and it's like, you're up there doing tricks and stuff like that, one false move. Like, I don't want to know what it's like to throw the reserve, right? And you can do all those tricks properly and perfectly and really clean every time. And I want to do it, and I want to know what it's like. And we will. But yeah, so we're getting close to my house right now. And like I said, I just actually can't wait, guys, to take a shower today. So as soon as we probably get back to the house, I'll probably be ending the live here. So we'll take the long route back, all right? So I'm going to make a left right here. So what's crazy is, you know, just becoming a paramotor pilot is one of the greatest things you could probably really achieve when it comes to like riding things and trying to be very active in any kind of sport, because you're like combining the both or the two. It's like sports with like riding, and then you're flying, right? And it's really crazy because I don't know, I've never felt anything like it before, and I think it's the best throttle I've ever squeezed. And I love the idea that you gotta like run. And then I like the idea that sometimes you have to do reverse launches where like you go and launch at high winds. And really, if I can go and reach out to people and go talk about their experiences, and like I said, and talk about them and see, or talk to them and think, and ask them questions on what it was like when they first started, how did they really find out about paramotoring, what was one of the worst moments so far in your flying career, and then talk about what they think the future of paramotoring will be like in the next 10 years, you know, or even talk about the next 5 years, right? Could there be a license on it? Will there be like way more restrictions because now there's so many people doing it? Because dude, it's a ton of people now doing it, and it's crazy, but it's good for the sport because the companies that make the products, you know, will be doing better, which will be nice to see. And like I said, just so some of you guys are aware, I do sell SkyMax paramotors, and if you guys want to get some of the best deals that you can actually get on any paramotor, hit me up. And like I said, guys, currently right now I'm still working on my website. I'm having like issues, but it's no big deal. I actually might have another guy help me out with it right now, because just to do something quick, because I want to get the store up and show you guys all the parts individually and what they will cost. And then when you do purchase through me, I will show you guys the great discount that you can get. And like I said, it's kind of tough on some of the parts to get the discounts, but if I can get things in bulk and know that you guys are buying through me, I will do things like that so I can make sure I can cut the cost down, even a lot of the parts. I just recently found out, like, I think like sometimes, like right now, if someone wants to order a net through me, just for an example, it would be what the cost would normally be probably through anybody else if you were to buy it, right? So, and right now, currently, I don't have anything in stock, but if you do buy through me, like I said, the only thing that's gonna happen is that you'll just have a couple day more wait time on any of the gear or parts. But like I said, if I could sell some things, sell some more paramotors, we'll be able to have all that stuff in stock, and then when you buy through me, it'll be in 2 days. So like I said, this is just the very beginning for me of selling these paramotors. And like I said, I want to get, you know, a full fleet of them in the shop with a whole bunch of parts and a whole bunch of motors from Vitarazi, right? And also stock up on harnesses too, because like I said, like the prices that you guys are looking at, or what I have mentioned, like saying like if you're right now wanting a SkyMax Star, right now the price is floating around like $7,500, $7,800 with the Vitarazi Moster 185 on there, or the Atom 80. That number is going to vary depending on what engine you obviously pick, but then you have to also add the factor of a harness. And right now I believe that I can get you guys the Dudek comfort harness for around like $600 and something, and then same thing with the APCO split leg harness. Like if you guys are interested in that, I can just help you, just guide you into getting it, and I think it's roughly around the same price, maybe a little bit cheaper than the Dudek comfort harness. And then there is also the lightweight harness that goes on there, But the SkyMax frame and models will fit basically any harness that is modern. But also, like I said, guys, if you do buy through me, I will show you guys the amazing discounts that you can get. And like I said, I'm trying to push out their models. I'm not trying to underdog any other company that is selling SkyMax. Like I said, I want to let you guys and show you guys how great SkyMax is. And what I also want to do is try to figure out how maybe if we can sell a couple SkyMax Paramotors, talk to SkyMax, and also talk to Vitarazi and try to see if I can't try to do an epic giveaway with a Paramotor through SkyMax and Vitarazi, right? And then also Dudek, also E-Prop. You know, it'd be really cool to have all those things and do an epic giveaway. Do the Hunter strobe on the Paramotor as well. You know, you got to put the strobes on them things, you know. And like I said, when I first got it, for like my first year of flying, I never got the strobe. You know, it was so dumb because every time I always had to wait. You know, that was so stupid when I could have just had a strobe and always been hanging out a little bit later, you know? It's like, I don't understand what I was actually doing, you know? So, all right, so we are pulling up into my yard. This is epic. I'm so happy to be home. Make sure there's no cute cats coming out. Because my cute cats come out running right now, and sometimes, you know, they couldn't run behind the car, so let's just take my time. So like I said, everybody, I'm super happy to be home. It is 4:47 or 4:42? 4:47 Eastern time. And like I said, we had a crazy day at work, but I'm so happy that it's done. I thought it was going to be like a light half a day, and I thought for sure I was going to get up in the sky. But you know what's more important than anything is work, you know? And I haven't been doing construction work that much, so it's really nice that I've been getting these little jobs, but hopefully tomorrow, which you guys will see, we will be busting out a deck. And if you guys would like, drop some comments and let me know. I could do a live stream of doing the deck, which would be pretty epic. So, and maybe I can even do, like, you know, I guess I could probably do that the whole time. It would be cool to do a live stream the whole time while I'm working on the deck. So if that's something that you guys are interested in, just let me know. I could try to do it. I don't know if I can do it, but if like Driftwood is there, the other company, you know, I don't know if they'll like that much, because some people don't like being on camera, you know. For me, I'm like just so used to being on camera now so much that I never really think about it. But I think it would be cool to do it. But I also got to talk to Mike, and my dad potentially might be there, you know. He might want to do something, but like it's funny because this is going to be one of those jobs where you're going to see us like take all the rails and everything down. And also they want us to try to save the steps because it's brand new. We just built this, and it always really stinks to move the steps like that because you got to chop it and then attach it in a different way. And which isn't a problem. It's just that it's not our favorite thing to do, you know, but it's really pretty simple. And you know, are the type of decks that I build a lot in these campgrounds. They're like these decks have to be considered like a stage. You know, if you were to think about what a stage would be like, somewhere where a stage isn't attached to anything, it's just standing upright and leveled, plumb, and solid, right? That's the kind of decks that I actually build. I build decks that aren't attached to anything. They're just freestanding, and because they're supposed to be the design of eventually, they're not permanent. They're going to be eventually taken down, and a new trailer is going to come in, or a new trailer will come in and can keep the pre-existing deck, you know, which is, we've seen it happen a couple times, but it's not something that always does happen, you know. It's very rare to see them be able to use the same deck. A lot of these park models are all different shapes, sizes, different siding. When they come in, sometimes they have to be sitting at a different height, you know. They don't all sit at the same height, so they're always different. So a lot of times they just have to tear the deck out. Man, there's been times where we have built these beautiful decks, and then like 3 months later, whole new family comes in. They don't like the deck, and they want us to tear the whole thing down, and we will build another one. It's amazing. And dude, to be honest with a lot of you guys, that's how I get some of my cutoffs and stuff like that, is from people that actually want to tear their decks back down. Because like for me, a lot of the wood is still savable, and a lot of times I always ask the customer if they want to keep their material, and a lot of times it's just always trash. And really, it takes a lot of times to clean up the nails and try to actually reuse reuse wood like that because of all the holes that are already in it. So you have to really think about how to do it. It's just hard all around. So a lot of times it's never even really worth it. But I have reused a lot. And to be totally honest with you, I a lot of my garage that I built was a lot of things that I did get. Like I got like half the roof from the guy I got the car from. I couldn't believe that's why I went with that color instead of matching the house. The house is like a light black, and it could have been like actually a solid black. That our roof definitely has to be redone. Also, what happened? Also, I got the windows from the guy I got the car from, which was pretty sweet, so I didn't have to spend any money on the windows. I did buy the door, and I did buy all the lumber and the concrete. And I bought half of the other side of the shingles. And what else? And I actually got the siding and soffit for free, if you can believe it. And I think I had to buy a little bit of J channel, Jing for doing the siding. And then the AZAC. I did have to buy AZAC because I AZAC'd like around the windows, the door, the corners of the garage. What else? And I did buy the garage door. So, and altogether, said and done, like what I probably paid, I think was like around like $7,800, I think, for all the material that I had to buy for the garage. And to think, like, and I even got some of the stuff, given to me, which is crazy. But it was right when COVID was being really bad and everything was sky high. Everyone thought the world was coming to an end, and it was so. I don't want to call it silly and say that it's not true or anything like that. I just think it was terrible for the ones that really did die from it. And then I feel really confused about a lot of the stuff because I don't know. It's just crazy because now I feel like it's never going to be a big deal again now. Because why? Biden's not in office? I don't know. Super weird. Super weird to think about. But anyway, guys, like I said, I think I'm going to go in the house. I'm going to go get that shower in. I'm super itchy and full of dust, right? And I just can't wait to get in there, relax, and just hopefully think that maybe my GoPro's here, right? Because, dude, I'm dying to get my GoPro back so I can start doing some regular footage again. Because I use that GoPro to do, like, all of my, normally my talking that you guys always hear, from that part of the audio, and then also it's just my good helmet camera, it's my good regular walk around camera, like my selfie camera, all that stuff. So, but anyway, I don't know what's going on with dinner. Maybe it's gonna be pizza night tonight. I'm not really sure. But if you guys always want more, stay tuned and see me be a little bit more active. You guys can always see my short videos that are here on YouTube, but also you guys can go follow me on Facebook, which is just under my name, Danny Williamson. You guys can also follow me on Instagram where I do a lot of stories and stuff like that. Same with Facebook, which is Flying Dan with the 29 sedan all together. And if you guys are even curious about my TikTok account, it is Flying Dan with a sedan. No 29 in the TikTok, right? And they're both all together. But like I said, everybody, I really do enjoy this paramotor adventure. I really love the hot rod life. I love that I get to mix the two together. And I love that a lot of my friends I grew up with all have hot rods. And it's something that's really fun and special that we get to share together at some of the car shows, some of the car barbecues, which are super epic. And it's just really all around a lot of fun just in that part of that life. And now getting to fly and meeting these new people and talking about doing these fly-ins and talking about doing these paramotor podcasts like on the road and go try to hang out with people, talk about their flying spots, their rules, and the respect level. Like, I think it would be really important too. Like, I'd also be spreading the message of like, hey, if you come to this state and hey, if you come to this type of area, like, hey, come on, guys, don't be flying. Like, say if you guys come to my area, like, just for an example, if you guys were to come here to my area to fly, like, please don't take off by a lifeguard no matter what. And two, if you're flying on the beach, dude, go at sunrise and sunset. One it is the summertime, guys, because it's not cool. It's just not cool to fly at the beaches here, because these beaches here are so crowded that if you have a motor out, there is nowhere good to land. So that is just number one reason why you shouldn't fly there. Two, the lifeguards can put an ordinance on the beach flying. So hey, the winter time and the off season is open game, you know? But you guys got to remember that. So like, please, out of respect, if you guys see this video, don't come here and fly these beaches in the summertime in the middle of the day, right next to a lifeguard. Please wait till sunrise before they get there, and make sure, like, if you come in the land, shut your engine down. And like, just saying, if the beach starts getting crowded and you were able to stay up till 10 o'clock for some reason, just saying, like, and you took off at, like, right at, you know, a half hour before sunrise, that's great. But it's like, shut your motor off. Make sure you land far away from everybody. Don't show off in the summer, you know, if you can help it. And plus, anyway, like, if you come here too in the summertime, just so you guys are all aware, there's banner planes. And man, those banner planes fly low, and sometimes they're flying lower than you. So you got to watch out. You know, I've actually flown over them a couple times and got caught in their wind cycle, or their you know, their wind draft after they've already been passed. And I'm not gonna lie, I have felt some violent winds off of some of the banner planes, or just let alone any airplane. So like I said, summertime flying on the beach is not cool here in my area. And I think, like, what I'm trying to get at is that if I go on the road and go do these cool podcasts and go talk to these other pilots in different states, it'd be really cool to hear what their rules are, why they can't fly in these areas, and when they do fly in these areas and they post videos about it, this is when and where and why and this time. You know, like, people will go and watch a YouTube video and they'll be like, just for an example, they'll see a Tucker Got video and they're like, wow, I want to go fly at that bridge that he flew at, right? That was in, like, somewhere in PA or something. I'm not really sure where the bridge was. I never even looked it up to try to find it because, you know, yeah, would it be really cool to go fly that spot? 100%. 100%. But I don't want to go over there and blow that spot up. You know what I mean? That's another thing you got to think about. It's like, if you go and fly at these other places, you should really understand the rules and what other pilots at least do to try to not grab so much attention, right? Because flying paramotors is truly the greatest, but every time anybody sees you, you're already in the show-off stage because you're the coolest guy in the sky, right, at that moment, at least in my eyes. And so as soon as you're doing anything, especially the lower you get and you do anything, a lot of people don't like it. Don't get it wrong, you'll find a lot of people also that will like it, but man, I always would like to think now that people just don't like it. I've had times where people have been really upset. You know, I've had times where people have called the police. We've had times where we've been kicked off the beach by a lifeguard, and lucky we didn't get an ordinance on it, because in the beginning I didn't understand anything yet, and now I see it, now I get it, and now I realize that, like, wow, you can really lose flying spots. And why lose a flying spot when you can fly there if you just understand the rules? But spread the message, because, like, if paramotoring is getting bigger and more people are getting more involved in flying, two things are going to happen. Your flying spots are going to start getting blown up because it's just what's going to happen. And two, more people are going to start getting hurt. And that's what's scary. It's like, more people are going to get hurt. And when that does happen, I feel like it's when you're going to see more rules hit the skies. You're going to see a lot of regulations. You're going to see that you're going to need a permit to fly in these areas. And, like, I don't want to see that happen, you know? And it's so possible. It just drives me crazy because I really care about this sport a lot. And, you know, like, when I posted that one video of me hitting another glider in the sky when Asmat was flying my glider, it was a terrible thing, right? And I actually never wanted to share the video because I knew the riffraff that was going to come behind it. But when I did post the video, another pilot just shared the video and did it as a reel. And what really got to me was not all the bad comments. What got to me was that the video looked like it was going viral. So I thought to myself, man, he's going to reap all the benefits of what I could be reaping, right? Because obviously I get paid on Facebook too. So I shared the reel myself, because it was just a story in the beginning of, like, a 7-second video of me doing the attempt of flying over Azmat and then me hitting the glider and then Azmat falling to the ocean, right? And then I shut the clip off right before Azmat hits the ground. And man, I got 2.1 million views on that. It's weird to even say that out loud. It's weird. You know, that's the most viral video I've ever had, but it came with a lot of negativity and it came with a lot of positivity. And you know what's really great? Some of the greatest pilots have messaged me to not even be involved in all that riffraff and told me, thank you for posting the video. It's really big of you to do something like that, you know? And you know what I realized? Some of the good pilots that post a lot of videos, at least too, said nothing but positive things. You know, strangers said nothing but positive things to me. Some people were even like, Dan, don't worry about any of these clowns. You know, they just think they're greater than you. And you know, it's really funny. I'm never here to beat up on anybody. I'm not even here to say anything negative about the people that actually were ripping on me, you know? You know, people just don't realize. Some people were saying comments like, well, you owe me a new wing and I'm going to punch you in the mouth. And it's like, okay, for one, you clearly didn't understand that that was my glider. Two, you didn't realize that I was attempting that. And three, you know, people don't realize we've been doing this since the early stages of my flying. And yes, were we all taught not to do that? Of course. You know, we were taught a lot of things that we shouldn't be doing, like flying low. I was taught not to fly low, but what do I do all the time? I fly low and do foot drags. I love doing foot drags. The risk is all there, but now when I do a foot drag, I've learned you don't do foot drags in a tailwind. Why? Because if you actually create too much of a drag, you can actually fall down and then, you know, hit the ground going like 30 miles an hour, which I've done that, which I cannot get over how I didn't hurt myself or any of my gear. I ripped up the bottom of my harness a little bit, but nothing that was that bad. Nothing that I had to actually stop what I was doing to repair. A few minutes later, after everything was good, I took that glider right back up. And really, like I said, I'm so obsessed with paramotoring. I want to be able to share it more with everybody. And I want to really start stressing the rules more to everybody in different states. Like, it would be really cool if I could go drive here to Florida, go hang out with a couple paramotor pilots for a few days and really stress out what their rules are in Florida. Like I said, the rules here are like, dude, come on, guys. Off season, all day at the beach. Summertime, stay away from the beach, man. That's like really the best advice I could really give you. And if you do fly at the beach in the summer, because I'm guilty of it, but you'll see I wait till really early in the morning when I beat everybody there. And I think because all the lifeguards get on the beach by like 8 or 8:30 or something like that with the beach tags. And you can, you can take off, I think, like, 6 in the morning or 5:30 or something like that at the beach. So that's epic. That's a lot of time, to go flying around. And really, my flights don't ever really consist more than an hour, hour and a half sometimes. And sometimes I love coming down and landing, doing like some cool kiting. I love the practice training part of the whole flying, because really you can always improve your skills. You can always do things better. And I want to teach people. I want to be an instructor. I want to have my friends do the tandems, you know what I mean? Because they are both certified to do that. And it'd be cool to pay them to have you guys go up in the skies. And I'm just so excited for what's to come. And like I said, I think if I could travel around a little bit and like go to PA, go to all these places and hang out with these known pilots that people like to go and hang out with and talk about their lives and what they think about paramotoring and where it's getting at. And I want to do it so chill too, where like when we're hanging out, say in the studio on the RV, I want it to be so comfortable, like where doors locked, we're not going to be bothered here. We're here to hang out. Lights are on. You can use the bathroom as much as you need, and food and drinks are in the, kitchen. And like, it'd be even cool, like if we went to certain areas, like to travel to do those video podcasts that I really want to start doing. It'd be so cool to like meet up with these people and like pre-game and even talk like, well, what kind of food is some of the greatest food that's out your way? Can we maybe potentially order? It'll be on us, of course. And it'd be cool to come there, order all this dinner, and like Or even like, I don't know, however it works out. It'd be just cool to like eat some of their favorite foods that are in those states, talk about things like that. And like I said, just, I think it'd be really cool. I think it'd be fun to go travel around and do something like that. But like I said, I'm going to need a traveling partner to do that with for sure. And like I said, I'd rather do it on the weekends because I obviously have construction work to do. And it'd be even cool too to have like my girlfriend come on the trips with us and even maybe try to do that behind the scenes on the computer stuff. But I don't think she would ever want to do that. But you never know. But it would be cool to go and do that and go meet these other people and go share some time with them. It would just be a lot of fun, you know? And that's what I want to do, you know, and hopefully I can do that. And I know I can if I really try. Maybe get that motor back in the Corvette, sell the Corvette maybe for an RV, maybe trade the RV for a Corvette, or I'm sorry, trade the Corvette for an RV, you know, it'd be super awesome. And like the same thing with the Equinox. I have an Equinox over here, 2015. Same thing, like maybe I can use that to go get an RV. So we'll see what I want to do. I'm going to try to figure something out, you know, or maybe try to raise a little bit more money on the YouTube channel here to try to get the RV. That would be epic if the YouTube channel paid for it. Or if we just wait probably another year from now, Elon Musk is probably going to have one of the greatest of all time RVs that'll probably be all electric. And dude, that would be extreme. I'm about to like write to him right now, like, please, what's it going to take to get the all electric RV? Let me get it. I will travel around the United States to all the states and talk to every Paramotor pilot that's in every single state. Man, that would be, it would be cool to do like the whole outer coast of like all the states. Like start here in Jersey and just head south and then head west. Then from west, head north. Then from north, just head all the way back east. Man, that would be an incredible trip. It would be a long one. That trip would probably be every bit of like 2 months. That's a long commitment for somebody else. And even for me, like I would have to be really well prepped, make sure that my Patreon account and also my YouTube channel and Facebook really has a steady income, because if I don't, then there's just no way I could carry a trip out like that, you know? But really, I just have to get all this stuff, and man, it'd be so sick to have the RV, make that studio, get some type of a, someone who will help out with the YouTube channel for the behind the scenes when I am talking to the other pilots doing the podcast, where we'll have a screen. I want to have a nice TV screen like in between us where the cameras are facing me, them, the TV screen. And then when me and him or her are talking, I can always be like, you know, or the guy that's behind the scenes is always looking up all those things that we're talking about. Like whether they have a YouTube channel, whether they have a Facebook, they at least post all these pictures, videos on, blah, 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 or at least like looking things up of whatever topics that we were talking about. It would just be really cool, you know, to have somebody like that to be doing that, because like it would be cooler for somebody else to be doing that stuff instead of like me or say the other person. But then again, it'd be cool to have the other person maybe come in with their computer if they'd be like a little bit more quicker. But like I said, I think it'd be more better for the view or for getting new viewers to be on the road and actually interacting with more people like in person. And I think it'd be really cool to come in the RV and be so chilled and relaxed and just be completely comfortable, you know, have maybe some alcoholic drinks, you know, to really kick back and really just get to, if that's what you would want to do, you know. But we would have to make sure that if we're in the RV that we can really be parked there for the whole night, or whoever is going to be helping me out, if they wouldn't be drinking, you know, like it'll have to work itself out somehow, right? But I think it would be so cool to be able to go to these people's houses or go to like their favorite flying spot and just chill there. And really, we could all just camp out there, you know what I mean, too, for the whole night and just do a podcast that was all night long, if so, you know, because really, I just want to be doing something more with the YouTube channel, and I think that doing a podcast would be fun to attach to doing my long-term videos that you guys see me posting with my flights, and also just with the car shows and stuff like that, and just my everyday life. So I think that maybe tomorrow, guys, if you would like, I'll do a live stream of me doing work, you know, because it's been so long. But it'd be nice to get back and do the grind with the construction work and show you guys a little bit what it's like, so give you guys a taste of it. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, I'm gonna go in the house, guys. I am ready to go. Wow, check that out. Looking at the wind charts right now. The winds right now are 19 miles an hour already. What a difference from when we were just at the airport. So, man, like an hour ago. So I started the live stream a little bit before we got there. So yeah, so probably every bit of an hour ago when we were just at the airport, the winds were looking like it was almost potential, but then you could tell it was very gusty, very long gaps in between the gusting, which is not good at all. And the winds are coming from inland, so we can't even go to the beach. So if the winds were coming laminar from the ocean to the shore, then that's another thing. We probably could have went flying in these type of winds, but the winds are just getting too high, and it's never worth pushing it. But anyway, I really do appreciate all you guys for always coming along. It's always really nice to do these live streams. It's hard to do it alone. I think that's why I want to start doing like a podcast where but I want to do it on the road. I want to make it interesting. I want to make it thrilling. I want to make it an adventure, and I want to make it so everybody would really like to watch, talk about rules, everybody else's dreams, and just go from there. So, like I said, everybody, I hope that you guys all did really enjoy. Make sure you guys definitely subscribe. Like I said, I do my giveaways currently here on this platform on YouTube. Like I said, if you guys want to go follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and also TikTok, make sure you guys go share the love. Like I said, I currently am monetized on all the platforms. So like I said, guys, make sure you guys all stay tuned. Like I said, make sure you guys all stay safe. Hopefully you guys all get great dinners tonight. I can't wait to find out what I'm eating. Maybe pizza tonight. I'm not sure. So it's Thursday. So, or maybe taco for French onion soup tonight. That sounds pretty good. The best I've ever had. And Clams Casino. We'll see what's going to happen, guys. So make sure you guys all stay tuned. I really do appreciate all you guys for watching.